The history of Black's Run. I'm doing a project on. Ducks and stuff.
I'm a geographic science major in a concentration of environmental conservation, sustainability, and development. It's a lot to do with nature and how humans interact with the environment. I live at this house, parked behind it, in a school bus. 6 windows long, so it's about 25 feet, bumper to bumper. I turned it into a kind of an RV style cabin.
I've known Cullen for about, I guess, 4 years. I met him freshman year. First impression of him was quiet, maybe kind of reserved, but also I always thought that he had the potential of being really silly. And also just looking at him physically, spends a lot of time outdoors. When he told me he was gonna build a bus, I said, cool, sure. That's gonna be a really fun project after college. That's gonna be a really fun project to want to do. But I was definitely more so in the camp of that's gonna be something that he's gonna do much later, or gonna be something that he's gonna slowly work toward, and something that I probably will never see. And then he sort of confirmed it to our entire small group that he had finally purchased a bus, which to me, as I guess at this point a 19-year-old who was still reasonably fresh out of high school, who hadn't even thought about buying a car, couldn't believe that somebody my age had bought a bus.
My first apartment was like $5,000 or something like that for the year. And that's a lot of money that you don't ever get to see again. So built the bus. It cost me probably around 9 or 10 total that I have into it. And I could probably sell it for double that. So it came as a normal school bus, had all the seats and stuff in it, normal metal ceiling. So the first step was just ripping all that stuff out. Before I bought the bus, I had been making floor plans online. So I had a pretty good layout in my head about what I wanted to do. And so once you have a blank canvas, it's pretty easy just to start building and putting in the kitchen and the bed or the couch are the biggest parts. The initial build, it was live-in ready within a year. It's on solar panel. I have a 400 watts system on the top and 400 amp hours of battery. It means I can go a couple days probably without any sun before it needs to be recharged, so I can go off-grid, completely off-grid.
You're just a bus you don't expect. It's kind of unassuming. But then you walk in it and you're like, oh, this is definitely a home.
Welcome. This is the bus. I built it. If you come in here, you can see the unfinished space. It's going to be an entertainment area. This is my pull-out couch. Pulls out into a full-size bed, and it lifts up for storage underneath. That's where I keep my batteries for the solar system. I kept the front of the bus normal. I joined ROTC for the Air Force so that I could try and get on scholarship. So when I graduate, I'll commission into the Air Force as an officer. Since I'm on scholarship, I'll have a required 4 years. Currently, I am engaged to a wonderful lady, and we will be married at the end of spring. We're planning on living in the school bus next summer because there's some off time that you have before you get your first duty station with the Air Force. I think she's really excited. We're gonna have to work out closet space because right now I'm taking up the whole closet. It's not that big. But yeah, I think she's all in for it. I would 100% recommend bus life to other people. It's been a really fun experience. Building it, living in it is super cool. People are always interested in it, so you get to answer questions like this and talk to people about it. Renewable energy is a big passion of mine, and as I think the world is moving in that direction, so I would 100% recommend it. If you know how to count. Significance of 4 puppies on a chair is that it's really a symbol of life. You could see the old chair, and nobody would think twice about it, but you throw 4 puppies on there and all of a sudden everybody loves that chair. It's a metaphor. Life is a dance. I'm just trying to two-step.